Hey guys, it's Austin here. Yo, welcome back to another r/entitled parents video. Today we're going to be covering over r/entitled parents. Today we have two r/entitled parent posts. Let's first set the stage. I'm about 12 to 13 at the time this happened, and I'm hanging out at the pool at a resort getaway in my state, and the people who are involved, guess who that is? And a young woman who we will call Jane. I'm watching all this shit go down from across the pool, so all dialogue is approximate. So it's about 11 a.m. and EM approaches Jane with her two kids. They look about 4 to 5 and 8 to 9. And EM is tanked on several margaritas. EM says, "Hey, watch my kids." No, why would I watch your kids? I don't even know you. If you don't, then who will? The same shift continued for a little bit before Jane walks away, and I hear EM yell the C word at her. At this point, the kids look a bit fed up and want to get in the pool and have fun, but EM continues to look around for someone to dump her kids with. Eventually, I started looking pissed at kids and probably saying something along the lines of, "Don't move from here," and by then, I was done watching and had moved on to more fun things. Next day, I see EM is the hotel lobby harassing an employee for not having a daycare center, and then never saw her again, and I assume that she just got kicked out because she's a complete a-hole. Next story. I would clap, but I'm recording this on my phone, and I didn't put it down. Also, sorry for the bad quality. I'm recording this while watching a movie with my cousin. She would now like to interrupt.
This does not count as interrupting.
Nice. Background. I am a 16-year-old avid gamer, and I hope to become a professional streamer someday. To upgrade the quality of my streams, I bought a new CPU from Amazon, but since the part was damaged in shipping and some miscommunication, they accidentally sent me two of them, though I only paid for one. And this is like a $400 CPU. I decided to advertise the extra one for sale or trade on Craigslist. Eventually, I found a guy who was willing to trade some good parts for it. I asked to meet at Starbucks. I always meet people in a public place when dealing off Craigslist. I bought my whole PC setup, PC monitor, mouse, and keyboard to make sure the parts worked correctly. I set up my PC at an empty table and checked that the parts worked well. Once I was sure they worked, the guy who was trading with left, and I began to play some games to see how much of an improvement was. This is when EK notices me and walks over. Also, I'll link this guy's Twitch in the description. I found him. He plays Apex Legends. I assume he probably plays Fortnite, and he's a good streamer, it looks like. So yeah, go check him out. EK stood behind me for a couple of minutes while I played Arma 3, eventually asking if he could play. "Can I play your computer game?" I looked around for his mom, but didn't see EM. She was probably in line ordering coffee. No, this game is a little immature for you. Sorry. Please? Sorry, man. EK interrupts me. "Please, with a cherry on top." Before I can even say no to him for a third time, EK smiles and begins to try to get on my lap so he can play. I guess his mom always says yes when he says "with a cherry on top." I put my hands in front of him so he can't climb up, but this makes EK lose his balance and fall over on the floor. At first, I think he might be hurt, but then he just looks up at me, looks annoyed more than anything. I think everything's okay, but I hear loud footsteps coming from the direction of the cash register.
"What did you do? How dare you push my baby onto the floor? What did you think you're doing? I'm calling the police."
Ma'am, your son was trying to climb onto my...
I don't care. There's no reason you should ever push a baby.
EM looks at EK. "Sweetie, are you okay?" I look to see if anyone will help me and notice SE behind the counter watching the situation unfold. EK, who had been fine before, now began to sprout tears and look at the ground.
"You made him cry! How dare you!"
Again, I tried to explain to her what happened. Me. "Ma'am, he asked if he could play my game, but I told him no because it's too violent for him. So he tried to climb on me."
"Whatever! He probably doesn't even deserve that game more than you. Look what you did to him!"
She begins to wipe the tears off of EK's face, then looks back to me.
"If he wants to play, then he should play."
"I'm sorry, but I'm not going to let your son play on my computer. Besides, I have to leave soon."
"Well, then leave your game so he can play."
"That's not going to happen. I've spent a lot of money on my computer. I'm not just gonna give it to him.
Well, he deserves it more than you. He's going to play. Give him your computer or else.
While EM and I continue arguing, I noticed EK crawling on the floor. Remember, I had just swapped out some parts on my PC, so one of the side panels on my case is removed so I could have full access to the interior. EK crawls over to the computer and starts to reach inside to grab one of the RAM chips. When a computer is plugged in, you should never reach inside because you could get electrocuted super easily. Before he could reach in, I grabbed EK's hand and moved him to the side.
Get your hands off my son!
Looked at SC.
Do something! He just assaulted my child!
SE walks over and I explain the situation to him, even though EM continuously interrupts me. SE looks at EM. Ma'am, if you don't calm down, we're gonna have to ask you to leave. You are being extremely disruptive.
You're kicking me? He just tried to kill my baby!
I'm not going to ask you again. Ma'am, you have to leave or I will call the police. EM gives me the dirtiest look I have ever seen in my life. Before scooping up her child and storming out as fast as she can, I apologize to SC for the situation, but he says it's fine. As I'm packing up, FC comes back over his hands and hands me a Frappuccino, which are my favorite. I told him I didn't order anything, but he said it was EM's drink. She left before he finished making it. I thanked him and left in a pretty good mood, all things considered. Thanks for watching this video. Sorry about the bad quality. I'm making this on my phone. Plus, I'm watching a movie with my cousin, as I stated earlier. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys have a good video. What? I don't know. This is a terrible video. Stay hydrated, don't jump off a cliff, and have a good one.
Oh my god, Ronnie.
My flow's on destructo disc, too afraid to cuff a bitch.